Hey guys! I'm super excited to do this video. I did a video earlier and I'm actually doing this 10-day live stream challenge with this group that I'm part of. And I did a video earlier and I wasn't going to do another one today, but I just found out a little while ago that I actually smashed my my goal for the month when it came to books that I was going to sell. And so I just kind of was thinking about what I did specifically that got me to this point and how I was able to sell this many books so far. And obviously there's still a few days left, just completely smashed this shit and it's amazing and I'm really excited. But a few things that I did, because I think that if you are an author, if you have a book out, if you have a couple of books out and you're not selling as well as you want to be, or if you're just wanting to get inspired to learn how you can sell more books, I'm just going to go through some of the things that I did this month that I think have made a big difference. And not just this month, but things I do in general that I think make a big difference. So the first thing was, and I made a little list here so I don't forget any of things. The first thing is that I set my goal higher than what I actually wanted to achieve. So last month I sold 1,007 books. And so I decided to double that goal for this month. So that would be selling 2,014 books. And in order to do that, I figured, well, if I aim for that, it's probably likely that I'm not going to hit it exactly. But if I aim higher, like if I aim for something way higher, then I'm going to probably come in around where I wanted to go. So I actually aimed for 3,540 books for the month sold. And so I've actually manifested a big chunk of that already. So 2,090 actually, which is amazing and I'm really excited about. And I know I'm going to hit somewhere, probably not that exact goal, but the thing is the goal I actually had was 2014. So I already hit that and I've already, gone past it. And so I think it helps a lot to set your goal higher than what you're actually trying to achieve, just to really push yourself a little bit more. And then also to just kind of make yourself, I don't know what you would want to call it really, but just get yourself a little bit more amped up to go a little bit higher and to work a little harder and to, make something happen. So it's like 35, 40. Did I think I was going to sell that much in a month? Probably not. But I knew that if I did that, I would come close to it. And so that's kind of what happened. I actually looked at the goal that I had from the previous month and realized that I had manifested about 53% of what the goal actually was. And so last month, my goal was to double, or actually it was to triple the sales from the previous month. So the month before was 585. So I tripled that. And that was my goal for June. And so I ended up with 1,007. And so again, that was 53% of the original goal that I had. And so I kind of try to do that same thing this time, was like think, okay, what's 53% of, the number that 3540. So it's kind of a weird number, like I said, but the idea is aim higher. So if I wanted 2014, then I went higher than that so that I could actually hit 2014. And I've actually smashed it. So that was pretty awesome. So that was the first thing. The second thing is, and this is something that probably a lot of people would tell you not to do, but I think it's the best thing that I've started doing, and that's tracking my book sales every single day. So I know it may sound a little bit disheartening at first, like, oh, I'm going to go into my Amazon account and like check my book sales, and maybe you're only making like 1 or 2 a day or something, or maybe not at all. And so you're probably thinking like, well, that's just going to make me feel bad, and it's going to make me feel like, not motivated or anything like that. And it's true, like when I first started doing this and I started tracking my book sales every day, I was somewhere around like 4 or 5 sales a day. It's not like I was making a ton of sales, but I knew that if you focus on something, it will expand. And so that's the whole idea of actually counting every single day. What is your book, count for the day? What have you sold? And really just paying attention to it, because again, what you focus on expands. So every day I check in on my book sales, and I actually check in on how many have I sold the day before and what's the final total. And then I keep track of it on a spreadsheet so that I know exactly how many books I've sold and, exactly which books they are. So for me, this has been huge. And really because of this, I know this is why my book sales have grown every single month and keep continuing to do that, because I'm focusing on it, and as you focus on it, it will expand. And this is true for anything, not just book sales. So you could really use this for pretty much anything you do in your life. But for me, tracking my book sales, tracking my income, that kind of stuff, and doing it every single day is what makes the biggest difference, and making sure that like I'm actually making progress. And then of course, because I'm focusing on it, it's growing and it's expanding. So that's really an important thing as well. Something else is, this is something that not necessarily was done this month, but is something that I've been doing all these years that I've been online. So I've been online since 2008. And I've been making and nurturing connections all over the place. So I've done guest posting, and I've connected with people on Twitter, and I've connected with people on Facebook. And doing this has actually got my name out there more, and it's gotten people interested in the stuff I'm doing. And of course, the more guest posts that I get, the more I connect with blog editors and people like that. When they have stuff going on, they actually invite me to be part of it. So this month I got invited by KM Weiland to be part of a 9-book for 99 cents each sale that she was doing with a bunch of other big name authors, including people that were, dream people that I wanted to have my name included with, like, Jeff Goins and just all these other people. So it was pretty sweet to just have, be on that list and to be part of that promotion. And the reason it happened was because I built a connection with her over the years. We've actually known each other online for a long time. So I just nurtured that connection, always reaching out to her and just saying, hey, is there anything I can do to help you? Is there anything I can share for you? Do you want to do a guest post on my site? And just really being open to building a relationship. And when you do that, then people are willing to invite you to be part of things that they're doing. So, she invited me to be part of that promo. And in that day, just from having the promo out there, I sold 529 books in one day. And then the next day I sold like 116. So because of that promo and because I built this relationship with her, she invited me to be part of this. So being online and doing marketing online is all about building relationships, and it's about building a connection with people. And when you can do that, you're going to be more, available and willing for them to invite you to be part of things that they're doing. So that was a big thing for me as well. And the other thing is I ran a paid promo. So I paid for Buck Books promo. It's like $32 for a nonfiction book, or $12 if you're doing fiction. And I paid for a promo, and then it ran in their email list. So they have an email list that goes out once a day, and it basically tells you about the 5 books that they have available for 99 cents that day. And they've got like 20,000 plus readers who are subscribed to the list. And so they see the promo and then they buy the book if they're interested. So, that was another sort of physical, practical action that I took that helped to amp some of my sales up. And then the other thing that I'd done, and this is, I talk about this all the time, but mindset work is so freaking huge and so important when it comes to anything that you're trying to do in your life, or any kind of goals you have or things you're trying to create. Having your mind in the right place is absolutely the most important thing. So for me, every single day, I write my reality in my journal. I have a journal that I write, and actually I've got it right here. Let me show it to you. This is my journal that I write my reality in every single day. As you can see, this is the all the dreaming and all the, and I've still got a bunch of pages to go, but all the dreaming, all the, planning that I do, all the things that I want to create, I write about them every single day like they've already happened. So I write, I sold 3,540 books this month. And I wrote that every single day this month, every single day, sometimes several times a day, depending on how much, mindset work I was doing. So by reminding myself of this every single day, by focusing on it and all of that, it expanded and it allowed me to really create that success in my reality. So I am huge on mindset stuff because I really find that it is just the most effective way to create whatever it is that you want, and to really grow your belief in yourself and grow your confidence and feeling really sure that you can totally do this. So when I first looked at my goal for the month, 2014, and then of course giving myself the bigger number of 3,540, well, it's scary to look at that number because you're like, what if I don't hit it? What if I, don't come close to it? Like, what if I just totally screw up and fail, But it's like, who cares? The idea isn't that you're perfect or that you're hitting the goal every single time. It's just that you're aiming for something and you're focusing on it every single day. And if you do that, it will expand, it will grow. So it may not be exact, and I may not, actually hit that huge goal that I created. But the point is, because I made the goal and I set it so high, I actually raised the bar on myself. So I was able to raise my sales because of that. And I was able to, continue focusing on it and making it a part of where I put my mind every day. So those are the main things that I did this month to totally smash my goal of selling 2014 books. So far I've sold 2,090, and the day is not over yet. And of course, neither is the month. So I expect to be somewhere a lot higher than that by the end of the month. But yeah, it's been pretty amazing. And again, I am totally self-published. I do all this stuff on my own. And yes, I have like 8 books out now, but the point is, you can do this. Like, you don't have to have this many books. You don't have to do it as much as I do, but you totally can create anything you want for your writing life, anything you dream of having. You can absolutely create it, but you have to combine those practical, actual physical actions, doing the actual work, with the energetic mindset actions, because that is how you're going to create something so powerful for yourself. That's how you're going to get the belief that you need. That's how you're going to get the confidence that you need. And that's how you're going to do the things you need to do to actually get the goals, to, create the success that you want. That's how you're going to make it happen. So that's what I've got for you, and I hope that it was helpful, and I hope that it inspired you to see that you can absolutely have whatever you want for your writing life as long as you just make it happen. And if you are ready to get your book out there, whether it's, now or soon, I'm actually running a workshop that starts Monday, and we are going to be going start to finish ebook. So it's nonfiction ebook, and you're actually going to be writing for 10 days. You got 10 days to do this. It's going to be a start to finish program where you're actually going to write your book during the 10 days. You're going to publish your book during the 10 days. Oh, my camera's dropping here. And you are going to actually make it happen. And I'm going to be there by your side to watch you do this and to help you do this. And I'm going to be working on my own book and putting it out there in the 10-day period as well. You're going to have training on everything you need to make this happen, everything you need to self-publish your book, including cover design help. I'm going to give you a training on how to do a really badass cover. I've been designing all my book covers this year, and it's been really fun, and it's also been successful. It's actually helped me to sell more books, and it's going to be great. So if you want to check this out, you can go to jenniferblanchard.net/10days, and there's only 15 spots, and 7 are already gone. So if you are interested in this, be sure to get in there right away, because I will be able to sell all these spots, and we are going to start Monday. So 7 spots are gone already, 15 available. So check it out, jenniferblanchard.net/10days. I will catch you next time.